If you went through that phase where nothing brought you joy anymore, if you experienced weeks or even months of emptiness, flatness, emotional numbness, and now something is changing in your body, strange physical sensations you've never felt before, energy surges, temperature fluctuations, pressure in your head, changes in your vision. You're not imagining this, and you're not going crazy. Dolores Cannon documented exactly what happens in the physical body after the emotional emptiness phase ends. She discovered that these specific physical symptoms only appear in people whose light body has fully activated. And if you're experiencing even one of these 7 signs right now, this confirms something extraordinary. You made it through. The dissolution is complete. Your transformation into a 5th-dimensional being has begun at the cellular level, and there's no turning back now. Dolores Cannon spent decades working with what she called the volunteers, advanced souls who incarnated on Earth specifically to assist with the shift from 3rd-dimensional consciousness to 5th-dimensional consciousness. Through her unique regression technique, she was able to track the transformation process these souls go through, and she noticed a very clear pattern. First, there's an emotional and psychological dissolution phase, the loss of joy, the emptiness, the questioning of everything, the feeling that nothing matters anymore. She called it the dark night of the soul, or the void. This phase can last weeks, months, sometimes even a year or more. And during this time, most people think something is terribly wrong. They seek therapy, they try medication, they fight against what's happening. But Dolores discovered that this phase is actually a sacred recalibration. And this is when the 7 signs appear. Dolores called this phase Lightbody activation. It's the moment when your energy body, which has been dormant or operating at minimal capacity, comes fully online. And during that rewiring process, you feel things, strange things, uncomfortable things, unexplainable things. But these aren't symptoms of something going wrong. They're symptoms of something going profoundly right. The first and most common physical sign is a sensation of electrical energy moving up and down your spine. Some people describe it as tingling. Others say it feels like a current running through their back. Some experience it as heat, others as cold. It often happens at night, right as you're falling asleep, or in the early morning hours. And it can be so intense that it wakes you up. You might feel it starting at the base of your spine and moving upward vertebra by vertebra until it reaches your head. Or you might feel it as waves or pulses of energy that come and go. This is what ancient traditions called Kundalini energy, but it's more accurate to describe it as your light body connecting with your physical nervous system. Dolores discovered that when the light body activates, it must integrate with your existing biological systems. And the primary integration point is the spine, specifically the central nervous system. Your spine is literally becoming a conduit for higher dimensional energy. The electrical sensations you're feeling are your nervous system adapting to transmit frequencies it has never transmitted before. It's uncomfortable, yes, sometimes even startling, but it's not dangerous. It's your biology upgrading itself in real time. What you can do. When you feel this energy, don't resist it. Breathe into it. Allow it to move. Trying to stop it or control it will only create more discomfort. This sign usually intensifies for several weeks or months, and then gradually becomes your new normal. You'll stop noticing it because it will simply be the way your body operates now. The second sign is changes in your peripheral vision. You start seeing things out of the corner of your eye that aren't there when you turn to look directly at them. Flashes of light, orbs, shadows moving, sparkles in the air, brief glimpses of colors or shapes that vanish immediately. Some people see what looks like static in the air, like the old visual noise you see on an old television with no signal. Others see geometric patterns or light codes floating in their peripheral vision. And the medical explanation, there isn't one. Your eyes test fine. There's no physical problem. That's because the change isn't happening in your physical eyes. It's happening in your perception. Dolores explained that when your light body activates, your ability to perceive beyond the visible light spectrum begins to emerge. You're starting to see frequencies that most humans cannot see. The reason it happens in your peripheral vision first is because peripheral vision is controlled by different parts of the brain than direct vision. It's more intuitive, less filtered by the logical mind. As your pineal gland activates and your third eye opens, you begin to perceive the energy fields and light beings that exist all around us, but operate at frequencies beyond normal human perception. You're not hallucinating. You're not having vision problems. You're seeing more of what's actually there. What you can do, don't be afraid of what you're seeing. Acknowledge it calmly. You might say silently, "I see you," or "Thank you for showing yourself to me." As your system adjusts, your ability to see these things will increase. Some people eventually develop full clairvoyant sight. Others maintain it in peripheral vision. Either way, it's confirmation that your perception is expanding beyond the five-sense reality. The third sign is sudden and extreme sensitivity to sound. Normal, everyday noises, traffic, conversations, television, music, suddenly feel too loud, too harsh, too overwhelming. You find yourself craving silence in a way you never did before. You can't tolerate loud restaurants or crowded spaces because the noise is physically painful. Even voices of people you love can feel grating. And certain sounds, car alarms, leaf blowers, harsh music, feel like they're attacking your nervous system. Meanwhile, other sounds, bird song, flowing water, certain frequencies of music, feel deeply nourishing and healing. This isn't you becoming irritable or antisocial. This is your auditory system recalibrating to perceive a wider range of frequencies. Dolores found that as the light body activates, your ability to hear beyond the normal human hearing range begins to develop. You're not just hearing sounds, you're hearing the frequencies and energies behind the sounds. Harsh, discordant sounds carry harsh, discordant energy. And now that your system is more sensitive, you feel that energy as physical discomfort. Harmonious sounds carry harmonious energy, and your newly sensitive system responds to them with a sense of peace and well-being. What you're experiencing is the beginning stages of clairaudience, clear hearing. Some people in this phase also begin hearing high-pitched ringing or tones in their ears that seem to come from inside their head rather than from external sources. That's not tinnitus. That's your system learning to perceive frequencies in the higher dimensions. What you can do, protect your sound environment. Minimize exposure to harsh noises. Use earplugs or noise-canceling headphones when necessary. Spend time in silence or with healing frequencies, nature sounds, binaural beats, solfeggio frequencies. Your nervous system needs a gentle sound environment while it adapts to this new level of sensitivity. The fourth sign is sudden and drastic changes in your appetite and food preferences. Foods you loved your entire life suddenly repulse you. You look at meat or heavy foods and feel nauseated. You can't tolerate processed foods, artificial ingredients, or foods with low vibrational energy. Meanwhile, you find yourself craving fresh fruits, vegetables, water, and lighter foods. You may need to eat less in general. You feel full faster. You may skip meals without feeling hungry. Some people lose weight effortlessly during this phase without trying. This has nothing to do with willpower or conscious dietary choices. This is your body rejecting what it can no longer process. Dolores discovered that as your cellular structure transforms from carbon-based to crystalline-based, your nutritional needs change dramatically. Dense, heavy foods carry dense, heavy energy. Your newly activated Lightbody cannot process that density efficiently anymore. It's like trying to run a Ferrari on diesel fuel. The system simply rejects it. Your body now requires foods that match its new frequency: high vibration, high water content, light foods. Some people in advanced stages of Lightbody activation find themselves naturally moving toward a more plant-based diet, or even surviving on very little food. This is because your body is learning to absorb energy directly from prana, from light, from the quantum field itself. You're becoming less dependent on physical food for sustenance. What you can do: honor your body's new preferences. Don't force yourself to eat foods that repulse you, even if they're foods you should eat according to nutritional guidelines. Your body knows what it needs now. Trust it. Drink plenty of clean water. Eat fresh, organic foods when possible. Listen to your cravings, their guidance. And don't worry if you're eating less. You're not starving. You're transitioning to a more efficient energy system. The fifth sign is irregular and unpredictable body temperature. You experience waves of heat that come out of nowhere, even when the room is cool. Your hands and feet alternate between burning hot and ice cold, sometimes within minutes. You wake up in the middle of the night drenched in sweat, even though you're not sick. Or you feel cold deep in your bones, even when you're bundled up. And medical tests show nothing wrong. Your thyroid is fine, your hormones are normal. This isn't menopause or andropause, although those experiencing those transitions may notice the temperature irregularities intensifying. This is your cells recalibrating to hold and transmit higher frequencies. Think of it like friction. When two surfaces move against each other, they generate heat. Right now, your physical body and your light body are in the process of synchronizing. They're vibrating at different frequencies, and where they meet, there's friction. That friction manifests as temperature fluctuations. Dolores explained that as your carbon-based cells transform into crystalline cells, they generate heat. It's a metabolic process happening at the cellular level. The cold sensations happen when your energy body is pulling energy inward for a recalibration. It temporarily reduces the energy available to your physical body, creating a sensation of coldness. These temperature irregularities are temporary. They indicate active transformation. What you can do: dress in layers so you can adjust quickly. Keep your environment comfortable, neither too hot nor too cold. When you feel waves of heat, recognize them as energy moving through your system. Breathe through them. When you feel cold, wrap yourself in a blanket and rest. Your system is doing deep internal work. This sign typically stabilizes after several months, once your physical and energetic bodies have synchronized at the new frequency. The sixth sign is persistent pressure at the crown of your head and between your eyebrows. It feels like something is pressing down on the top of your head or pushing outward from inside. The pressure between your eyebrows, your third eye area, can be so intense it creates a mild headache. Sometimes you feel tingling or buzzing in these areas. Sometimes it feels like your head is expanding or your skull is too small. You might even feel a subtle pulsing sensation. This pressure is not a medical problem. This is your crown chakra and third eye chakra opening permanently. In most humans, these chakras are partially closed or operate at minimal capacity. They open briefly during meditation or spiritual experiences, then close again. But when the light body fully activates, they must remain open permanently to channel the higher frequencies your system now operates on. Dolores found that this opening creates physical sensations of pressure because energy that was previously blocked or limited is now flowing freely. It's like a dam being removed from a river. The sudden rush of water creates force and pressure until the flow normalizes. Your crown chakra is your connection to higher consciousness, to your higher self, to source energy. Your third eye is your center of intuition, inner vision, and perception beyond the physical. When these fully open, you gain access to information, guidance, and perception that was previously unavailable to you. What you can do: gently massage your temples and the crown of your head. Apply light pressure with your fingertips to the third eye area. Place a cool compress on your forehead if the pressure becomes uncomfortable. Spend time in meditation, specifically focusing on these energy centers. Visualize them opening like flowers, gently and naturally. This pressure will lessen as your system adjusts to the new energy flow. It's intense now because it's new. Eventually, it becomes imperceptible. The seventh sign is completely unpredictable energy levels. One day you wake up with more energy than you've had in years. You feel like you could run a marathon. Your mind is sharp, your body feels light, everything flows effortlessly. Then the next day, or sometimes the very same day, you can barely get out of bed. You feel exhausted to your bones. Your body feels heavy. You need to rest constantly. And there's no magical pattern to it. It doesn't correlate with sleep, diet, stress levels, or anything else you can identify. These cycles seem to operate on their own mysterious rhythm. Often they follow patterns of 3 to 4 days, 3 days of high energy, then 3 days of deep fatigue, or variations of this pattern. Medical tests show nothing wrong. You're not sick, you're not deficient in anything. This is your nervous system and energy body adapting to operate at much higher voltage than it was designed for. Dolores compared it to an electrical system being upgraded while it's still in use. On high energy days, your light body is transmitting strongly, and your physical body is successfully receiving and using that energy. On low energy days, your system is integrating the changes. It's doing deep cellular recalibration work that requires your physical body to rest while the energetic work happens. Think of it like your body installing a major software update. During the installation, everything slows down or shuts down. That's not a malfunction, that's the process. These energy cycles will eventually stabilize, but it takes time, sometimes many months. What you can do? Stop trying to maintain consistent energy levels. Your body isn't designed to operate consistently right now. On high energy days, do what needs to be done, but don't overextend. On low energy days, rest without guilt. Cancel plans if necessary. Sleep when your body wants to sleep, even if it's 2 p.m. Your body is doing sacred work during these rest periods. Honor it. Eventually, your energy will stabilize at a higher baseline than you've ever experienced before. But you must go through this adjustment phase first. If you're experiencing 3 or more of these 7 signs, your light body is fully activated. The hard part is over. The dissolution, the emptiness, the death of the old self, that's complete. Now you're in the integration phase. Your physical body is catching up to your consciousness. And yes, it's uncomfortable. Yes, it's disorienting. But you're not going backward. You can't go backward. You've crossed the threshold into fifth dimensional embodiment. And what comes after this phase stabilizes? Abilities you've never had before, perceptions you've never experienced, a connection to yourself and to all of life that you've never known. You'll be able to sense energy in people, places, situations instantly. You'll know things without being told. You'll see patterns and connections that others miss. You'll become a clear channel for higher guidance. And most importantly, you'll finally feel at home in your body and on this planet in a way you've never have before. Because you'll understand why you're here and what you came to do. If you're experiencing these physical signs right now, I want to hear from you. Write in the comments which of the 7 signs you're experiencing. Just write the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. This will help others realize they're not alone in this process. And make sure you're subscribed, because in the next video, we're going to talk about the abilities that emerge once your light body is fully integrated. Things Dolores Cannon documented that sound impossible but are completely natural for fifth dimensional beings. You didn't find this video. This video found you. Right on time.